Wow, that was good. I enjoyed that a lot. It's very peaceful and relaxing. Look how quiet it is here. It's incredibly quiet. I can't believe that. Like, just a few, not even 3 minutes away from here, the streets are packed, jam-packed. But outside St. George's Hall and the gallery, no one. Go figure. To my right here is St. George's Hall, which I've talked about in previous videos. Over there is London Road, and as you may or may not know, my stage name, pen name if you will, is Jim Lionheart. And it's not to... I didn't even think of it in a sort of... Somebody accused me of being like egotistical choosing that name, and I was like, eh? But because of like Richard the Lionheart and whatever, it's like one of the... But the reason is I was looking for, when I was making my short films, I was looking for like a quintessential British sounding name. So I chose Lionheart Films just for fun, for my short film series that I did, which you can find either on here on YouTube or but you got to know where to look. And I was trying to think, what's a quintessential British name? And as I was thinking of it, lo and behold, I was listening to Kate Bush, my favourite female artist of all time, and the song came on from the album Lionheart. Oh England, my Lionheart. And do yourself a favour and listen to the lyrics of that. And she does like a whirlwind tour of British fiction and so on. And I thought that's perfect because you can see the stone lions here. This is where I would meet my original Square-Eyed Stories members. Square-Eyed Stories is the comic that I set up in 1996 when I was 16. And it was during the summer holiday, and we found out together by the guy who was running the show that I think I've told this story before, but just in case. We went down to the Swan pub on Wood Street, Liverpool, very old biker bar, and bumped into the guy that was running the show, and it was very embarrassing because he said, "Alright, Jim." He's a particular character, this guy, and he put his arm around me and said, "Well, you're okay, you're coming back to the workshop, but I'm sorry, you lot can't come, you haven't put in the time." And that was really embarrassing for one thing, and just not on, because like I was thinking, what are you talking about? This isn't St. Martin's College of Art in London, this is the Liverpool Comics Workshop, so how can you be so elitist, you know? So it was really weird, and I could see my other three friends were really devastated. So I said to them, "Come on, let's go down to the Jacaranda, which is on Slater Street, which is a famous Beatles pub, Beatles hangout." And I said, "Never mind that, you know, let's make our own comic. We'll make our own comic, I'll sort it out. I'll figure out how it's going to get made, but let's just make it." And it was me and two other fellas, and one other guy I want to give a shout out to. His name is Stuart McCarthy, and he passed away sadly, must be maybe almost 10 years ago, and I loved him very much. And I'm not sure how he died, but I've got a feeling that he took his own life. I'm not sure. But I just felt I feel really annoyed by that when I think back, and really sad, as I think his sister thought that I didn't treat him with respect, because not many people treated him with respect, but that really irritates me, because it was me who stuck up for him. It was me that told people not to make fun of him. It was me that invited him to some things, and this is turning into a big rant now, but I loved him dearly, and I went out of my way to stick up for him, and he was a great friend, a great member of the team. And my mum, when she was alive, donated a lot of stuff to him, a lot of furniture. So he actually was in my mum's place in 2007 or 8, I want to say. So there was no bad blood, and I loved him very much. And I arranged a memorial thing at what's it called? The Crown Hotel pub over there on Lime Street. It's a little bit down that way. So you can just about see it down there. And we raised a drink to him, and I want it to be known that I had the utmost respect for him, and I think about him all the time. There's not a year that goes by where I don't think about him and I look at his artwork. And I wish he was here now. And this is where we used to meet, and we used to draw at because we couldn't afford a studio, so we drew at the Liverpool Library. We used to go there. We used to stay there until it was closing time. When it was closing time, we'd go over to the Legs of Man pub to finish off there for a rewarding pint. And we produced Square Eyed Stories, and I think we made 4 issues in as many months. And I think we were the only small press comic to have done that in Britain, anyway. But yeah, so Stewie, if you're listening, this is for you, mate. All right. On to the next haunt. God bless you, Stewie.